Muy buenas y bienvenidos una vez más a Genshin Impact. Recordar que, bueno, metemos a dragón, a terror. Después vinimos aquí a levantamiento a hablar con Venti. Y bueno, Venti nos dijo que tendríamos que ir a la reunión que lo hace una vez al año en Liyue, en un pueblecito de Liyue. Bueno, que sería exactamente esta misión. Es aquí. Ritual Adeptus. Navegar. Bien, lo tenemos a 2950 metros. Es exactamente aquí. Bien, pues vamos a ir para allá. A ver qué nos dicen. Bien. Vamos a ver. Es hacia aquí. Hablar con los ciudadanos.
You too wish to bear witness to the right of dissension? As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in the 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples through. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, she wants the rocks created by geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is.
Huh?
Among the seven, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the...
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue, always welcome.
Eso es lo que queremos. ¿Notáis? He subido un poquito de nivel. Que no lo he explicado. He subido un poquito de nivel. He subido... como veis el mapa, he descubierto todo, bueno, me faltan a... ¿Ves? Que me falta, mira, 3, 4, 6, qué bueno que ya no. Aparte de eso, también hemos subido el rango de aventura al rango 27, porque notaréis que hay un momento del rango 20, creo que es, la cosa, bueno, muy lenta y claro, descubres mapa, ya subes más rápido, misiones secundarias, misiones extras, que no la he puesto porque lo que estamos es por las misiones principales, misión de historia, algunas secundarias dejo a vosotros que la hagáis, si tenéis alguna duda de alguna misión, pues ponedla en los comentarios. Y ya lo resolveré. Pero bueno, mira, podéis ver también mis personajes, que los tengo 40, 40, 40, 40, al 40, 34, 34, 26, 25, 2. Los que suelo llevar ahora, básicamente es Fizz, bueno, Chiu, Chinchiu, se dice, y Bárbara. Bárbara la dan gratuita. Fizz me tocó, que la teníamos, y Chinchiu también me tocó en el cacharro. Ya os explicaré más o menos, ya os haré vídeo de cómo los tengo yo preparados, qué build tengo a cada uno. Vamos a hablar con este otro. ¿Queda?
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue. For the last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction. Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong folk. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue. That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of his... Great! Then we can start our experience off with the... Good choice. Then get going. To the high ground.
Vale, ya nos da la ubicación. Y lo tenemos a... Es que subir. Arriba. Quita. Uy, 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 libros. Libros. Siempre que veáis libros, cogedlos. ¿Qué hay más? ¿Libros? ¿Pueblo bien? ¿Habían libros?
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land. Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
O bajado. Aquí. Un poco lioso. Pita, Y... Qué trampa. Saltito. Con saltitos os recomiendo de que no hagáis muchos saltos porque os quedáis sin estamina. Pero bueno, como era un trocito pequeño. Tienes que hay una prueba.
Halt! Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go any further.
Killjoy.
Vale. Vale. Volver a bajar. La prueba, supongo. Tajos, ¿habéis visto?
Warwind Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just was...
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Oh.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Xingqiu, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and... My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Vale. Ya tenemos misiones nuevas.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the
Pero
Liyue
chicos,
volume of the
¿os habéis
Teyvat
visto que
travel
hemos
guide?
cambiado de un
It's
sitio a
super
otro?
duper interesting.
A ver si... Mira, no tenemos... Sí, tenemos el TP. Ya, vamos. Gente, lo que quería era hacer la misión de la reunión, pero como nos han cambiado de misión, ahí es allá arriba. Chao. Vale. Ah. Ya estamos. Es intentar subir y ¿qué va? ¿Veis? Hasta el de este. Hemos llegado. Ahora sí.
Now I can get back everything I... The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smith... Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating...
Pues ya sabemos cuál es la
It's
próxima
useless
misión.
ranting and raving
Seguro.
at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels, and sparked barely any copies of the first edition were ever
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring my...
You mean you still have...
Yes. It is my one and...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing...
You would get... But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps...
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now.
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapid.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Dime dónde da el libro. Ay. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Chiu.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5 Sec...
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. When you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant...
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree.
Quit quoting proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the fatuity.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to...
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for...
Ay,
Are
la verdad.
you here to play with me?
Mira,
Oz, reveal thyself.
mira. Mira qué combinaciones más.
Time to act.
Shadow Raven, let night
¿Veis?
fall.
Ahora cambiamos.
I summon thee.
¿Veis? Los básicos. A ver, también tened en cuenta que los artefactos que tengo no los tengo subidos ni nada parecido, ¿eh? Pero ya veis los títulos que me den. Hola.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over!
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponent. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. It's not like the Patui to pick sides in a business dispute. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a state—
That idea works, but—
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace and—
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just you?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just—
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine. From now on, he shall be known as...
Bueno, vale. Misión completa. Vamos a ver si podemos recuperar nuestra misión. Esta es la de metros. Misión. Y tenemos que hablar. Hablar con... Vamos a este de teletransporte. Quema incienso y pide un deseo en la terraza. Mira, el cofre. Hacer trampa como va bien. Que tenemos que subir. La trampa de antes sí que la podemos. Que si no tenemos que dar. Camina, está ni por la mitad. No. Eso.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks!
Vale, y ahora otro lado.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in... I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial... Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things... Who knows how long that miss... Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
hour is upon us.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Flash.
What? What's going on? Did she just say the Geo-Archon is... Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is among... Wait. We got close. Wait, where are you going? Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your identity!
Okay.
You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
Peace. Voy. Agua no puedo. El agua por allí, vale. Tengo más o menos localizada. Date la vuelta, date la vuelta. Gírate, vale. Uy. He puesto un poco. Aquí. Guardia. ¿Este? ¿Es alguna parte de este? ¿Está mirando? Aquí hay un guardia. ¡Ay! Guardia, habla con guardia. Bueno, vamos a intentarlo. ¿Qué no puede ser? Ah. Arriba. Sí, cógeme. Porque no entiendo qué ha pasado. Tengo que ir. Supuestamente marca ahí en medio. Ahora sí. Está marcando allí. Ay. Chicos. Ah, manía. ¿Han visto? ¿Sí? No.
They're here! Arrest them! There's nowhere to run!
Hey, buddy. Hold still.
Oh. Whoa, ho, ho.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Bueno, pues lo seguimos.
Paimon's exhausted. So insensitive. You have no idea. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of in Mondstadt. I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora. You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back, and because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Chising of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Bueno, ya sabemos dónde tenemos que ir. Al banco. Pero iremos en el próximo vídeo. Espero que os haya gustado. Ya sabéis, bueno, la cosa va cogiendo forma bonita, ¿eh? Y que nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Un saludo muy grande. Adiós. That's it, friend.